allow the emotions to move through me, and then I choose to walk through my day. Thanks to choosing into this message today. I'm glad that you're here. I'm going to be honest, and there have been a lot of ups and downs. It's been a bit of a roller coaster, which means that my emotions have been kind of all over the place. And one moment I feel great, and another moment I feel emotional and I feel challenged. And I've noticed that in the morning, sometimes I can be a little more down, and in the afternoon, I feel more normal. And I'm talking to my talk doc, and I'm using my support group, and I'm grateful for that. But something came across the other day, and it was about authenticity. And I feel a little split. There's this part of me that wants to be authentic with my emotions. But if I'm authentic with my emotions, then that means that I am overwhelmed by them, and they can keep me stuck on the couch, and I don't get much done because I'm just holding on to and sitting in the yuck that's there. I want to be authentic with my inspirational self, and yet when my emotions are running wild, there's not a lot of inspiration to be had, which makes me sad. So do I choose to live authentic to my emotional self or my inspirational self? And I think after sitting on it for a little while, my best course of action is to be authentic to my true self, my whole body's self, this amazing being, the human that I am. But the question is, who is that? And what's my purpose? And why am I here? And how do I live for that? So instead of sitting on the couch and crying like I want to do in the morning, I cry for a minute and I allow those emotions because I need to validate the fact that I don't feel great. And then I decide, what can I do that is not necessarily physically active, but active, making progress on something that is creative, something that is more than just sitting on the couch, doom scrolling, or playing on my puzzles and whatnot. And I'm not saying that that's all bad stuff, because that can be self-care as well. But in this instance, for me and where I've been emotionally, that hasn't been serving me. So I've been taking actions and trying to stand and be more like my authentic true self, which is someone who loves to create, someone who loves to help people, someone who loves to solve problems and be inspired in the little things in life. And I found that I get up, I allow the emotions to move through me, and then I choose to walk through my day. And when I go to the store and run my errands, somebody smiles and says hi, and I smile and say hi back, and my mood lifts a little bit. And I might do a little bit of a project. I might do a little bit of work. I might hang out with some friends. But every action that I take in alignment with my whole self, which is that loving person, helps make the weight and the sadness shrink a little bit and allows me to really sit in the moment of joy. The last newsletter was about, and so it shall pass. The sadness will pass, the joy will pass. I'm trying to make myself move into that so that I can experience both of them. The question was, how do I help remind myself of who I am and who I'm being true to? Because I think that we can lose sight of that, and it can be really easy to get lost in what am I doing and why am I here? And everything is so overwhelming and frustrating. So I think that the best gift I can give myself is to write it out, whether it's in a journal or my laptop or post it on my window in my bathroom. I need to find what really brings me joy. And what I really feel is I exist to help. I exist to smile. I exist to experience life in all of the amazingness that it is. And as I was contemplating this movement to help me through my emotions, instead of allowing myself to just sink into them completely, I came across Robin Williams as Mork on Mork and Mindy. And Robin Williams was given a lot of latitude, and he did a ton of ad lib on that show. And the clip that I came across was this. I'm going to read it. He said, "I don't know how much value I have in this universe, but I do know that I made a few people happier than they would have been without me. And as long as I know that, I'm richer than I'll ever need to be." I feel the same way. And I hope that you can find that too, because people are richer for having known you. You bring joy to people. It is a gift to be able to get off that couch and go smile at the clerk or say hi to whoever in the drive-through window, whatever that is, to bring a smile to someone else's face and bring it to yours as well. I love the idea. Knowing what Robin Williams went through, the depression that he fought with, the fact that he probably ad-libbed this entire statement. I don't know what my value is, but I know that I made people happier than they would have been if they hadn't known me. The same is true for you. I hope that you can find a truth, that golden nugget that can get you through, that can bring you joy, that can buoy you up, that can support you when you don't feel like you can anymore. Until next time, take care.